Jedi Gentleman Show. It is Tuesday, November 12th, 2019. I am down here at the Raiders Stadium, you guys, and look at where I'm standing. This is a brand new cement sidewalk here. It's part of the parking lot here that they just finished. To my right here is the parking lot that they just finished the blacktop there. So that is really exciting. That's what we came down here to see. And I was able to dance on this, so you'll see some footage of me dancing. And see, if you look over here, they just finished this. This is where the crew used to park. They now park over there. But this is one of the issues with this stadium is it's a very, very small parking lot. As you can see, I think it's just going to be this one level due to the overpass. I was wondering why they couldn't make it more than one level, but I think it has to do with this overpass here. But so they just finished that, and now this sidewalk is finished. I was doing a dance on it. We saw a guy running on it. So it is ready to go. I mean, we are official here down in front of the Raiders Stadium, walking on the official sidewalk that people will be walking on when the game starts. So this is really exciting. We heard news that the roof should be raised by Thanksgiving. So that is the good news about the roof. What had happened was, this is still a rumor, but we heard that some wiring had been stolen is what caused that delay. Because if you had remembered, they were hoping to be done, I think at the beginning of the month instead of the end of the month, was the original plan to be done, I think the end of October. Don't quote me 100% on that, but I think that was the plan. So we had come down last week and we saw the new sidewalk being built on the other side there over on Dean Martin. And what was exciting, as you'll see in the video, is we got to walk so close to the stadium while they're working on it. They put the walkway really close. So that was really, really exciting. And the reason why it took us a minute to get these videos out is, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but here in Las Vegas, they just made it illegal to be homeless. They're going to be putting people in jail just for being homeless. Now, people say, oh, what's the big deal? People on drugs or this and that. The problem is a huge portion of the homeless are actually veterans and are that way because of the wars. They have schizophrenia, they have mental disorders. And if you guys remember, yesterday was Veterans Day. So let's thank all the veterans. I'm not sure if you're aware, I was actually in the Air Force, so I'm a U.S. Air Force veteran. I was an airborne surveillance technician on the, actually airborne surveillance instructor on the AWACS plane, which is our surveillance plane. So that was really fun for 4 years. And please subscribe to this one. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can do some live broadcasts when we come down here. You need 1,000 subscribers to do live broadcasts. So behind me, they are really getting a ton of the glass done. So I had heard the glass is, I think, 75% complete. And I had heard last week the whole stadium was 65% complete. But now I'm not sure if that number's moved up. Or if it's the same as the glass number, if those two are different. But we're hearing around 65, 75, so that's really exciting. Looking forward to the Raiders coming in 2020. We got people driving by yelling Raider Nation every time we come down here, so that's fun. And the energy is really picking up because you can just see the stadium, like it really looks like a Raiders stadium now. So stay tuned for updates on JediRich.com. They're on stadium updates. And subscribe to our YouTube, Jedi Rich Creative Producer. Once again, we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers so we can do live broadcasts for you guys. And you can also subscribe to the Naked Jedi. Remember, tickets are due in 3 days if you are a season ticket holder for the 2020 season. You got to have your payments in 3 days. That's November 15th, 2019. Get those in because we want to make sure everyone gets their tickets, because if you don't get your tickets in, I think they'll be giving your tickets to someone else. These are in real high demand. So this is exciting. Everyone's gearing up for the 2020 season, and if you're in Las Vegas tonight, we have a full moon. It's going to be spectacular. It's this time of year we get the most beautiful full moon. So if you're around 6 p.m. And get a chance to look outside, take a look at the moon and see it set, and yeah, it's going to be a great day. I don't think this is right that the city of Las Vegas is making it illegal, so hopefully they change it. A couple years back, they tried to make it illegal to feed the homeless, and that was deemed unconstitutional. So maybe this will be deemed unconstitutional as well. Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Rosenberg's H-bomb, Sugar Ray, Batman, John Brenda, the King and I, and the Catcher in the Rye. Eisenhower vaccine, everyone, Jedi Joy here from the Jedi Jarvis Show. So we've been making our way around the stadium. We are now on Dean Martin. We came down from Russell Road, and where I am right now is where it used to be not allowed. I am actually on the stadium lot. What is going on is they're going to be paving and working on this, what used to be the sidewalk, how you could walk around the stadium. Well, now it is blocked off, and they detoured us onto the actual lot. So it's kind of exciting because we are actually walking on the stadium property. Now, right now it's fenced off, so I'm allowed to be here. But in reality, last week this was not allowed, or a couple weeks ago, this was not allowed to walk on. So it feels pretty cool because you get so close to the stadium now. You can smell the glass, you can smell the paint. You just feel like you're right on the stadium now, whereas before you had to stay way on the sidewalk. So this is really cool. I would recommend coming down here just because you can get such close footage of the stadium, and you can really feel the energy because you feel like you're on the lot now with them, and so it's really fun. And so they are working a lot on the roof. That has been raising 4 feet a day. We'll show you there's a control booth at the top which controls this whole lift, and it's going to take quite a few weeks, but that one station has been controlling the lift, and that is coming along really well. Tommy White, he is one of the head of union guys. He did a report with Steve, Steve Wolford, one of the local news guys, and they talked about the roof raising and all these rumors circling around, and they're trying to clear up all that. But here's the thing, you guys. The stadium is 65% complete for 65,000 seats now. So 65 and 65. And those seats, like I had mentioned earlier, if you're trying to get 2020 tickets, you got to get your money in by November 15, 10 days from now, this November. So get your tickets for the 2020 season because it's going to be great. And guys, we're 65% here. Come get your tickets for 65,000. All right, guys, stay tuned for updates on Jarvis.com. You can always look on stadium updates, and you can subscribe here to Jay Rich Carey Producer. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers. There they are behind me. I'm right here feels like I'm right here on the field with these guys. I mean, I really feel like they're just right next to me. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we're trying to get 1,000 subscribers so that we can come down here and do these live. YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers now to do live broadcasts. They just recently changed that. So if you guys could subscribe, that would really help us out. We're up to like 700 something. So every little bit helps. And hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to do live broadcasts. And stay tuned for more stuff, as we'll see if we find anything more as we go around the stadium. Thanks, guys. November 5th, 2019, I am down here in front of the Mortensen McCarthy office, and right behind me there is a ton of stuff here, like a ton of equipment. What I'm thinking is that this has something to do with the field tray. What the field tray is the grass for the stadium. What they're going to do is they're going to grow it outside, and then they'll slide it in during game days. But they need to grow it outside so it can get the sunlight and everything, because there's going to be the roof on the stadium. So which is being raised right now. Every day the roof is being raised a little more, you guys. So you can start to really see the cables being contracted now with it being lifted. I believe it's lifted 4 feet each day. so that you can really see the progress coming together. But yeah, there's a bunch of equipment over here. We're thinking it has to do with the field tray. Not totally sure what all this is about. But we had heard from Tommy White that there was a little rumor that maybe the other day when it was really cold, we were out here the other day and it was super cold. I guess some people had feared that the steel maybe had shrunk a little because it went from really warm to extremely cold, about a 30-degree change overnight. And now today is not like that. It was just that one day. So he came out and he checked everything out. He's one of the local union guys, the head of the union, and he reassured everyone that no problem, the steel's fine. But that was a big concern going on the news and the internet and everything. So that's one of the things that he cleared all up for everyone. Another thing is there was a rumor about the tickets. So I guess someone had said that they were going to need the 2021 tickets by May of 2020. She said that's not the case. But the new thing is they do need the ticket sales by November 15th. That's in 10 days. You have to pay for your 2020 tickets in 10 days. So everyone that put a deposit, that's coming up real fast. So put that on your calendar, 10 days from today. And I believe, there's a lot of rumors going back and forth of all this overage of 130 million overage, where that's coming from. They're saying from the ticket sales. So I think that they really need to get that money in right away because they are 130 million over budget. So the original amount for the stadium was 1.8 billion. And now with a couple things, they are over 130 million. So that's going to put it up to close to 2 billion now. And they said the extra money is going to come from these ticket sales. So November 15, mark your calendar, get your money in if you want to be a season ticket holder for the Raiders 2020 season. And the stadium is looking beautiful. You guys will see from the footage. They have so much going on the roof. I don't even know what's going on. There's so much activity. The guys are just cruising. So stay tuned for updates on JediRich.com. We put them on stadium updates. Subscribe to our YouTube, Jedi Rich Creative Producer, and The Naked Jedi. And you can follow us on Twitter at JediRich.com, Jedi Joe Rich Show, and The Naked Jedi. Thanks, everyone. The thing is, I did not suffer too much trauma from the military besides losing half my hearing. But a lot of people have a lot of PTSD. And those people end up becoming homeless. Now, the other issue is that's just going to fill up all of the jails with homeless people. So it just doesn't even make sense to me. But Jedi Rich has been working on a lot of videos for this because we feel very passionate about this because Jedi Rich's sister is schizophrenic. And she tends to be homeless at times. She has a place she can go, but she likes to roam the streets because she likes to, and that's how a lot of these people are. They might have a place to go, but they are a little bit, have issues. So when they're on the street now, the police are just going to arrest them. So let's thank all the veterans today it was yesterday, but we're thanking them today for Happy Veterans Day. And let's try to, I don't know what we're going to do about this thing, but I don't think this is right that the city of Las Vegas is making it illegal. So hopefully they change it. A couple years back, they tried to make it illegal to feed the homeless, and that was deemed unconstitutional. So maybe this will be deemed unconstitutional as well. But anyways, that's enough on that. Back to the Raiders. You can show the little shorties how you pump and fake a dime.